Hey y'all, I'm Lara Luna, and this is episode 20 of Trailer Park Angel. Hold on to your six-packs, because this story is dedicated to my friends Bob and Linda. Just so you know, if you want your business or personal story highlighted on one of my episodes, drop me a line. The beginning of our story starts on a humid day in Homosassa, Florida, with a local swamp report. The word around the boat dock is, the fish are talking, the beer is cold, and the mermaids are one sip away from chaos. Grab your tiki torches and your common sense, because I heard the Blue Mermaid was looking for Bob and beer.
Hey Bob, I'm coming for you. The manatees told me you live near the Gulf of Mexico. Save me some beer. I love beer.
Let's start with Bob, who has a heart of gold, a wife named Linda, and a deep spiritual devotion to ice-cold beer and blue mermaids.
I love beer and blue mermaids, and of course, my wife Linda.
Apparently, the universe has been listening to his wishes.
Guess I found the fountain of youth, and it's filled with beer.
You see, there's a legend around here called the Homosassa hysteria. Way down in the gin-clear waters of Homosassa Springs, floating between a few lazy gators and somebody's lost pool noodle, lives a rare breed of mermaid. Not your Disney princess kind. No, sir. These gals are beautiful blue mermaids. They're blue because all they eat is spring water and blue crab. No hush puppies, no barbecue, not even a sip of sweet tea. That pure diet makes them shiny as sapphires and psychic as a church lady with a gossip hotline. They can hear human thoughts from miles away. Once a year, right when the fishing's good and the bush lights colder than your ex's heart, one of these mermaids gets pulled to shore by the human who's been thinking about her the hardest. And y'all, this year, that blue siren locked on to Bob.
I'm still looking for my Blue Mermaid. I don't know if she'll ever appear. I will keep hoping.
She's down in the springs, combing her hair with a spork from the dollar store. When she hears him thinking, beer, tiki-hut, maybe a blue mermaid someday. She blinks, flips her fins, and says, well, sugar, that's my sign from the universe. And poof, turns those fins into sparkly flip-flopped feet. She's heading to shore on a mission.
Cheers to us, buddy. The older we get, the better our stories get, even if we forget half of them.
Bring beer to Bob.
Hey, do you all know where I can find Bob? I heard he lives close to a tiki-hut in Homosassa.
Her name fits perfectly. It was Aqua Luna, which is close to my heart. She hits the town. First stop, racetrack gas station. 'Cause if you're looking for Bob, you bring provisions. She grabs a six-pack, winks at the cashier, and says, it's for Bob. He'll understand.
Cheers to you, Bob. May we drink enough beer to fill the entire Gulf of Mexico.
Next stop, find the tiki hut. She hitches a ride on a golf cart, passes a few gnome statues, and struts right into the clubhouse in Bob's park.
I guess he'll go into the clubhouse and look for Bob. I don't know what else to do. Looks like it's crowded with a bunch of people. I'll have to transform into my flip-flops again. It's time to find Bob.
She almost got sucked into a game of bunco, but made a fast getaway, only to end up at the shuffleboard courts. A couple of tan retirees see her coming and start flirting harder than pelicans at a fish fry. "Hey, sweetheart," one hollers. "You ever dated a doubles champ?" She grins. "Only if he can hold his breath underwater," and sashays off. Then fate shows up. She slips, falls into the pool, and splash, her tail's back, glitter everywhere. Folks were clutching their margaritas and acted like they didn't see a thing, just in case they were drunk and hallucinating. Telling people you just saw a mermaid can be embarrassing or a sign of dementia, and in these parks, that's not a good idea.
Mermaid. I don't see a mermaid. Do you see a mermaid? You must be seeing things. Have you been to the doctor? I think you've had one too many margaritas.
Aqua Luna thought fast and said, "Limited edition swimsuit, not yet in stores." When somebody yells, "Potluck!" the crowd jumps off their pool chairs and stampede toward the clubhouse for fresh deviled eggs and more margaritas. Because when you're over 55, drinks and food become one of your most exciting things to do. The Blue Mermaid jumps out of the pool and continues her search for Bob.
Hey, Bob. I got us some beer. I've been drinking at least 20 of these today. Nothing makes you feel as good as a cold beer, especially when you're drinking it on the beach. Maybe we can have a beer together?
Dripping glitter everywhere, but determined, she wanders down Flamingo Lane, Pelican Court, and finally Dolphin Drive. And there it is, a twinkle-lit tiki-hut under a carport, laughter ringing, grill smoking, and Bob sitting there with Linda, living his best life. Aqua Luna hides behind a potted palm, pops a cold one, and tosses it through the air like a boomerang of destiny. Bob catches it. Barely eyes wide, she steps out glowing like moonlight on the marsh. "Hey, Bob," she says, "I think you ordered this from the universe." Bob's jaw dropped. He said, "I just saw 111 on the tiki clock," and looked at Linda in amazement. Linda just laughs. "Well, honey, looks like your wish finally swam up the driveway. 111 is an angel number, and it's a sign of manifestation and wishes coming true." They toast right there under the tiki lights. Bob's grinning like a kid at Christmas. Aqua Luna's sparkle glows brighter than the citronella torches. She clinks bottles with him and says, "May your cooler stay cold, your heart stay light, and may all your mermaids bring beer."
Let's all go find Bob and bring him more beer. This will be fun.
With a wink and a shimmer, she was gone, back to the springs, leaving behind laughter, love, empty bottles, and one very happy legend. The moral of this story is, don't ever give up on your dreams, because someday they might show up and bring the most joy you ever felt was possible. And if a mermaid offers you a sip of beer, hand her a bottle of water and paddle home quick, because in episode 21, we'll find out that the Blue Mermaid never made it back to the springs, because beer and mermaids don't mix, and everyone knows not to give beer to mystical creatures in Citrus County without what's known as the Curse of the Grumpy Gator.
It happened. The curse of the Grumpy Gator has begun. Never trust a blue mermaid with a six-pack. She painted us all pink. I'm moving to Crystal River.
So next time you're sitting in your own tiki hut, wondering if magic forgot your address, remember, Bob, sometimes wishes don't need GPS. They ride the current straight to your driveway. This has been your Trailer Park Angel Swamp Report, where the fish talk, the beer is cold, and the mermaids are one sip away from chaos. Hey, I'm glad you're here, and thanks for listening. Subscribe if you wish, and if you're new here, start from episode 1. My book is out now on Amazon. The link is in the description, and my readers have given it 5-star reviews and said it was an unexpected surprise. See y'all again real soon. Bye!